watch what President Tinubu did to lawyers shouting his nickname at the NBA conference. What did he do? And what is the nickname? Is it Jagaban or what? Yeah. So what did Tinubu do? Because the Nigerian Bar Association had their organizational annual meeting at their conference in Abuja, and they invited Tinubu to come and make speech there. And this bunch of lawyers were hailing him. Abi? No. Let's see what they said or what they called him and how Tinubu reacted. A video showing the moment Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stopped to acknowledge the cheers from lawyers who were shouting his name while arriving the venue of the Nigerian Bar Association conference in Abuja has surfaced on social media. Nigeria records that Tinubu on Sunday attended the annual general conference of the Nigerian Bar Association in Abuja. A video that surfaced later pictured the moment President Tinubu stopped to acknowledge the cheers from lawyers shouting Jagaban, although the president was stopped by his security details from moving towards the lawyers but waved at them. Can you imagine? They're hailing him Jagaban. Meanwhile, Tinubu, while hosting the leadership of the NBA led by Yakubu Maikao, son at the presidential villa on Friday, promised that his administration will review the remunerations of judicial officers in the country. So Tinubu said the comprehensive review of the salaries and allowances of judicial officers will tackle the issue of corruption in the judiciary. So he acknowledged that there is corruption in the judiciary, and who he himself, that is the master of corruption, is now seeing where corruption is operating. Wonder shall never end. The president said he knows all about the issues in the judiciary, given his landmark success in reforming justice administration in Lagos State. Can you imagine? Of 1999. Is that what he's hinging on? Is that the way things are now? How did he leave Lagos State till now? Why is he saying this? But again, they invited him to the NBA annual general conference in Abuja, and hailing him Jagaban, Jagaban. Is he even a good name? That is a Jagoda name. That is a name given to tout and street boys. So a president is bearing Jagaban and is happy to be the leader of touts, because that's what Jagaban is, and is happy. I'm sure they must have shattered Jagaban to a point that it became a mockery to him. That is why he stopped acknowledging it. Yeah, I'm sure that is why he stopped acknowledging it. I think he should have continued if he thinks it's a good name. I know why some are calling him, a sycophant. Some might be calling him as a mockery, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, so there's corruption in the judiciary, exactly like the question I just asked, that he understands the corruption in the judiciary, and by the time he improved the remuneration and salary of the judicial workers, that corruption is expected to either reduce or be eliminated. Can you imagine? So there's corruption in the judiciary, and you're one of those people corrupting the judiciary. That is the truth. Now, wow. Somebody say, I like the way you underline corruption in your write-up. Corrupted fighting corruption. That is it. The corrupted is fighting corruption. And that is actually very bad. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. What Tinubu do to the lawyers shouting Jagaban? Your write-up is meaningless. Yes, Tinubu addressed the judiciary and promised to review their complaints and wipe out corruption in the ministry. How can Tinubu wipe out corruption in the ministry? Can he? Is he free of corruption? Man, well. Our country's situation has produced and turned lawyers to become motopark agberos, and that is it. And that is why they were shouting Jagaban with comfort. They didn't see anything wrong. They were not ashamed to sing Jagaban at their level of education and exposure. Those presidential aspirants who attended this conference last year were nowhere to be found at the same conference this year. Where are their followers who mocked Shetima, who grazed the occasion. Can you imagine? Graced the occasion, and the president, then a candidate who was away at the time. They've all become failures. This President Tinubu is a wisdom personified and a man of destiny. Oh, see psychophant. This is a psychophant. This is psychophant, I tell you. Yeah? Review of salary is an old strategy that has never solved any economic problem in any country. Rather, it leads to inflation. We need new minds with new strategy. Nigerian youth must campaign against Dangote and other business establishments in our country. Imagine Dangote employing 11,000 Chinese in Nigerian refinery. That is bad. Chai, how did Nigerian youth offend God to deserve this kind of punishment? It's quite unfortunate and it's very bad. Okay, so the thing here is that the write-up is just talking about how Jagaban was no longer pleased with the name Jagaban, and then he snubbed and then stopped acknowledging the shouting. They were shouting his name, Jagaban, Jagaban. Okay, because if you look at it, how can the president of a country be carrying his nickname Jagaban? And Jagaban, we know, is the title of a tout, a street tout, somebody who organizes Agbero and touts together and use them to achieve his aim. That is Jagaban. Jagaban means it's a word or a name that is synonymous with touts and Agbero's activities. And up till now, he's still bearing it. God will help this country, I tell you. God will help this country. And he's not telling judiciary or the lawyers that he knows the plight of the judiciary, the predicament of judiciary, and he will increase their salary. I tell you, increasing salary in Nigeria does not solve problem. It only increases inflation. Because the more they increase it, the more inflation will increase, the more the value is removed. That is the truth. So what they're supposed to do is to look at how to empower the purchasing power of Naira, how to improve it, and then how to also improve the economy, improve the social amenities, improve the infrastructure, improve the businesses, improve security, so that whatever you're doing, the purchasing power or the value of your money or a salary you're earning can make sense for you. That is the truth. So increasing salary does not add anything to the economy, does not add any purchasing power or value to the Naira. Okay? Somebody say, is that a way out of corruption when workers cannot access their stipend at the end of the month? Salaries are sliced for the so-called appointed politicians are making money for themselves. When can we change? But he was called when he was campaigning for presidency, had to go to answer question about his credentials, and he refused to attend. But now some half-baked lawyers are hailing him Jagaban. Well done, full-baked. Get 1 gigabyte of no, that has gone to marketing. Somebody say, are you serious? This is just bribery. Okay, bribing them. Leave. Now, wow, bribery. They leave that seat immediately. So then leave that seat immediately. Please don't murder English language. I tell you, this person, waiting they write a week, my head turn. Say, wow, is this English or grammar? So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment about what transpired between Jagaban, the President Tinubu of Nigeria, and the Nigerian Bar Association during their annual general conference at Abuja.